Good evening, Saturday friends. Saturday afternoon edition of Word for the Day. Giving God the glory and giving all the praise. To the YouTube family, Baby Justice, as well as Big Papa JT's Mama JT. Y'all know the routine. Also to the End Time Harvest Gang, Brother LA. Y'all know the routine. I just wanted to say that we are giving God the glory and thanks for this here day. It's been a very unusual day, but nevertheless we give Him praise and honor for this day. I wanted to say something here as my title said, do not return, don't return to evil. Now I did this mainly because of the fact that I'm still dealing with this grace issue and a license to sin. People, I just cannot let that rest right now until the Lord give me, at least until I hear from the Lord about this here. And I think I've already have, but for right now, let's just say that I want to say a few things to you. I want everyone to read 2 Peter, 2nd chapter. And in other words, this will let a little light on this here loose living. And Peter was telling us to dare to be loose from, to know the way of truth and then turn back and get back into something. He said the latter part of that person is worse than others. I'll tell you what, let me just read that. Let me read that. It's 2 Peter. And we're going to read the 2nd chapter, and then let's start at the 21st verse. For it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness, than after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them. But it has happened unto them according to the true proverb, the dog is turned to his own vomit again, and the sow that was washed to her wallowing in the mire. God had a blessing to the readers, hearers, and doers of his holy word. What he's saying there, the dog turned to his own vomit again. The same thing that made him sick, he's going back to eat it again. The sow wallowing in the mire. Meaning, okay, people, no matter how you dress a hog, it's still a hog. You can give him a bath, you can put him on a 3-piece suit, but the first water of a mud hole he see, he's going to wallow in it because that's what he is. He's a hog. So, once we say we've been born again, and the grace of God saves us from all sin, therefore, we should live our lives according to that salvation by way of the Holy Spirit. Not as an opportunity to sin. No. You don't use grace as an opportunity to sin. No. This grace was so amazing. This what ought to make you want to live right for Christ. When you do miss the mark, he is just to forgive you and to cleanse you from all unrighteousness, the sin that we confess. Unconfessed sins cannot be forgiven. The Bible tells us that plain as day. So now, we must be very, very careful how we just keep using grace. I done heard preachers, and I'm going to continue to say it. No, you're wrong. You cannot use grace as an occasion to sin. Apostle Paul made that very clear. So he said, God forbid that we do that. So if you are, say you've been born again, been washed in the blood of the Lamb, and his grace did what we couldn't do. Yes, it was undeserved. We deserved hell. But God did place all that on Jesus. But it didn't tell me, man, he could live any kind of way either. And I claim to have Christ in me. Then therefore, once I've been filled with the Spirit, then I should be led by the Spirit. And as many as are led by the Spirit, to them are the sons and daughters of God. That's what me, the man, wanted to say. I want to say also, I met a couple of my longtime buddies and friends from Berry, from my college days at Berry College. I'm real acquainted with them and met up with them at Facebook. Brother Michael Haney, and he's also in contact with another big buddy of mine, a friend of mine from down in this area. He's from just south of me here in Arlington, Georgia, Morris Lee. And we were so glad to hear and finally catch up with the brothers because we had a good time when we was going to school. But I'm saying, brothers, y'all be careful, man. Be careful, be careful. Don't do anything that's going to get yourself messed up. Take it from me, man. I'm right now, and to a degree right now, I'm going through some things right now for some seeds that I planted a long time ago. And I'm yet dealing with it. So, hey, man, y'all be careful out there, all right? So this is me, the man, that say whatever you get into, if God is not in it, come on out of it. Best that you come out of it. You'll be sorry if you don't. Be the man saying peace, have a great weekend. Those of you going to worship service tomorrow, make certain you hear from God. Not man, hear from God. Middleman saying peace. Goodbye.